the buzzer.
Oh, God! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what's happening? I'm sick. Don't mind me. Soggy boy, more like sick boy, coming at you. Garbage time is back, better than ever, with all the boys.
Hey,
So many boys.
All the boys.
So many boys. Obviously, to my left, and that's the wrong way because I'm mirrored. Left, I have Nick and James and Drew. It's Chain Drew this time. What's happening? We had Brick Drew and now Chain Drew. What's going on, boys?
What's going on, Zach?
It's the fever dream induced nightmares that are carrying me through this episode. God. Well, welcome back after championship weekend. Aren't we just all so happy for everything that happened, all the outcomes, so many good outcomes this weekend. Oh,
couldn't have been worse, Zach. Couldn't have been worse.
Yeah.
there's not a single human outside of San Francisco and Kansas City that are like excited about what happened.
Okay. To be completely fair,
And everyone that likes Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Okay.
And everyone that like
You did miss a pretty important one because that's like 10 to 15.
But do their opinions matter when it comes to football? No. Zero. So,
No.
I think we're right here. Kansas City and San Francisco.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, we are going to probably get an exact rematch of that game because all San Francisco did is add Christian McCaffrey and replace Jimmy Garoppolo with Brock Purdy. So,
yeah, those are upgrades. So,
yeah, okay, upgrades in which way as far as Brock Purdy to Jimmy Garoppolo?
Brock Purdy is a massive upgrade over Jimmy Garoppolo.
I don't even like Brock Purdy, and I'll agree with that.
Yeah, I'm not going to disagree.
Have you seen Jimmy Garoppolo play football?
Listen,
Dude, Jimmy Garoppolo was
honestly,
literally the
yes,
definition of
but-
game manager.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, all I'm going to say is, Brock Purdy was able to come back against the Packers.
Against a cheese-related team, yes.
Yeah, comeback, I guess. They were never really down that bad, but
Technically speaking, they were down in the fourth quarter. I guess don't call it a comeback according to Drew, but it was a comeback.
oh wow, one score. I'm so impressed.
They were 0-31 in those games, Drew. I mean, like it's a major stat that they busted through. Listen, major headline: 0-31 in games where they have trailed in the fourth quarter under Kyle Shanahan. 1-30. Now they're 2-31, obviously with the win against Detroit, but he didn't play very well in the second half of that game in order to win that game. I'm sorry, he didn't. He made terrible throws that, for God knows why, that one specific throw I'm talking about that happened to land off of a Detroit player's helmet into Brandon Ayuk's arms for that touchdown is what set that game off. It is. That play that should have been a pick. That should have been a pick. The Lions pooped all over themselves in that game. And so I just we're giving him way too much credit for what the Lions did to themselves and for every single other player on the 49ers that just elevate what he is.
No, and I'm not saying
absolutely give Christian McCaffrey props because getting him is a massive upgrade over anything they've had in the last 10, 20 years at running back, arguably besides Frank Gore. Obviously, amazing player, but even different than Frank Gore. But still, it's a similar team, and I'm sorry, it's the Chiefs. The Chiefs are going to win. It's the same old story. It is.
I think the Chiefs' defense is too good. I don't think the 49ers are as high-powered as everyone seems to think that they are. Their offense has been sputtery the last couple weeks.
Oh.
Now, that's not to say that they haven't – Detroit's defense is mid. But Green Bay's defense gave them a hell of a run for their money.
Yep.
And I think Kansas City's at least as good, if not better, than Green Bay. So they're going to have a real hard time getting things going, and Kansas City is Kansas City, and they're not going to have a hard time scoring.
Yeah, I mean, really want to try to save
it. Going on over there.
I don't know. It's interesting. Obviously, he's probably got something Zach related because I already popped up.
No, dude, I'm looking. I'm trying to figure out something on the side here, and then randomly, like a BOTA notification comes up that like someone accepted our follow request. I'm like, I didn't request to follow anybody. What the hell is this? It's Nick's fiance.
Yeah.
Oh,
I did that earlier.
So who the hell is this? Go to the first picture. I was like, there we go. All right.
That was me. Yeah, that's why when I logged into Instagram earlier to set up a live, I was like, oh, she follows us. We should definitely follow her back because we actually know her. Well, I actually
no opposition.
Nick,
just confusion.
I guess to his unfortunate, I actually know some to it or something. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I want to say this obviously for Super Bowl because we're going to talk this to death. But I mean, just right off the rip reaction, Chiefs are going to win. I mean, it's the same old song and dance for me with teams that just continue to. I'm at the point where they are on par with how I've felt about the Patriots for the last 20 years. You can absolutely never count them out anymore. You can't. And I said this before the playoffs started. If you let the Chiefs win on the road in Buffalo and go to Baltimore and beat them, if they make the Super Bowl, I'm never going to count them out ever again. I will pick them in any matchup that they have until Patrick Mahomes starts to look like an old turd. That's it. Done. End of story. It sucks. I hate it because I don't like Patrick Mahomes as a person, but as a football player, generational talent.
What do you have against him as a person?
I know. I don't understand that.
I don't like Kermit the Frog being a person. I just don't like it. Sorry.
I don't think you like what's surrounding Patrick Mahomes. I don't think it's necessarily Patrick Mahomes himself.
I guess that's fair. I don't like his voice, and I guess I don't hate him as a person, but like I also don't think I mean, really, his brother and his wife.
They're both just riding his coattails for the money. That's all it is.
Like, but
oh my god, that fucking video of his brother celebrating with Taylor Swift was the cringiest thing I have ever seen.
I don't think I saw that.
Hands down, period.
Not
even close.
I haven't seen that yet.
I'm very gross.
Anxious to see it. I don't really know what the right word for that is, but
I don't know that you should do that to your eyeballs.
I mean, I've already got one of them that's busted. So what's one more? I mean, really, it's
not worth it.
No, really.
No, yeah.
Good point. All right. Well, we're obviously in our headlines and talking about the Super Bowl, and the matchup that is the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. We're gonna go over the AFC NFC championship games. More in detail, but I want to talk about our headlines. A lot of coaches being hired. And I think maybe more of a headline is not who's been hired, but who has just kind of been left in the dust. And that's Bill Belichick and Mike Vrabel. Neither one of them have been hired in any of these head coaching openings. And that's not looking too great for more specifically for Bill Belichick, because Mike Vrabel comes from that tree, and it's not looking good for him at all.
I think he's just taking a cautious approach to it because one of them
left. Where's he gonna go?
The Commanders. That's the only open left.
They could go to. I mean, anybody could get a new coach. He could be a defensive coordinator. I'm not saying head coach.
He is not. There's no way.
Bill Belichick gonna go from GM and head coach to defensive coordinator.
Well, yeah, that's what he wants to do. No team is gonna give him that power again. Nobody.
Well, no, not the GM power, but he's not gonna settle for anything less than head coach. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that.
He wants full control over a team.
Not the roster, but the play.
Right, not the roster, the team. Not the team decisions, the schemes, things like that. But anything personnel related or who they signed. There's no way any team is going to give him control over it after what happened after Brady left and what happened with Brady and every decision that has been made since then.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, Nick. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm very much so in the camp that he's just waiting out this year. He's going to take a nice little belly year, right? Be angry at stuff, like shake his fist at traffic. And then next year, when Mike McCarthy's gone, he's going into Dallas. I know fucking Jerry loves his little puppets, but man, he wants a high profile coach in there.
The amount of high profile coaches that he's had in his tenure as the owner of the Cowboys. It plays. It makes sense for him to go down there. They need someone like that. And I was kind of shocked about him not being a front runner for that Chargers job because they needed defensive coaching. That's exactly what they needed.
Discipline, for the love of God.
Not to say that they didn't get a great candidate surprisingly in John, right? Jim. Yeah. I always get them mixed up. John is in Baltimore. Jim just went to the Chargers. But Jim had 44-12 record in the NFL before he left, and then built up that Michigan program and finally won a championship. So
44-12 with Colin fucking Kaepernick.
Yeah, I know that's saying something. The Chargers are going to be well off with him. I think they're going to do just fine. But I was, shocked to not see Belichick even in the conversation over there for a team that needed discipline and defense. Can score all the points, but your stars on defense aren't doing anything. Joey Bosa fell off a cliff.
And their offense is sputtering at the worst times.
Yeah, yep, exactly.
I feel like they need a revamp at one of the positions. I don't know if it's wide receiver or running back, but I think there might or just additions at least. I don't know what else.
They need to revamp it. They need to rotate how they play offense. I feel like Keenan Allen has been a staple in that offense for the last 8 or 9 years at this point. Forever. But Mike Williams is going to continue to stay hurt. Like they need to move on from him. They need to just either trade him away or get him to restructure his contract so they're saving more on the cap. And the kid that they just drafted, Quentin Johnson, he's got bricks for hands. The dude can't catch anything. And he was arguably going to be either the 1 or the 2, the second best wide receiver drafted in this class, and he's like what? Not even like the 15th best. Fucking Demario Douglas is better than him, and they drafted him in the 6th round. Draft time in games. Draft time in there.
I know. I really should have highlighted Demario Douglas. I thought about it. I really debated it.
Pop, really? That one baffled me. You didn't go after Pop.
I didn't go after Pop?
That's his nickname.
Oh, Pop Douglas. No, dude, the worst one than that was I was genuinely debating. Like, I was like, I don't know. Like, there has to be a way for Puka to get, receptions and snaps. And, I knew he was talented at BYU, and I didn't pull the trigger on it. There's 2 that'll, haunt me for that. And it's Puka Nacua, which is, the one that hurts more. And Isaiah Likely, who I was I listened too much to, the draft experts. And I was like, I should have just had fucking faith because he's going to be a solid ass tight end.
Yeah, everything he's shown us
he's
far.
He's making a lot of his limited opportunities so far.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. It's he's underneath Mark Andrews, but at some point Mark Andrews is either going to move on
or they could just use him like Hayden Hurst. They should be using him like Hayden, like a better, more athletic Hayden Hurst.
Yeah. Well, as we know, the Ravens clearly don't know how to game plan anymore. So
that went out the window.
Yeah, no kidding. But yeah, conference championship wise, I think we can move right over to headlines. Yeah, we'll move on from here. Another headline that I'll briefly mention as we move on over to the conference round here. Keishawn Boutte was arrested for placing approximately 8,400 something odd bets while he was at LSU under the age of 21. So yeah, because why not, right? I mean, just why not? So it's really, really smart financial move to place that many bets. Oh, I was looking. They were talking about this on the Sports Hub today. Do you want to know what his usernames were under?
It was something dumb like Beishang Kute or something, wasn't it? It was like
No, it was literally Keishan Booty 1 and Keishan Booty 01.
yeah.
Like
No, I heard about all that. Like he did not try to hide it. And it's not necessarily the gambling that throws me off as much as it is like to do these things, you need to have like some type of social security card or some type of payment attached. So the fraud is what's throwing me off more than the gambling. Him gambling on his own games, fucking dumb. The fraud.
Right. Like, fine, you want to get past that. You want to get like the thing that baffles me is he did it over 8,000 times. 8,000 fucking times. Like,
that's
fine.
absurd.
You want to throw down like a better here. This dude straight up placed over a bet, like it was like what, 3 bets a day for 4 years. That's what it comes out to. Actually, I lied. That's more. That's actually more. So he placed 8,400 bets.
That's like 7 bets a day for 4 years.
Drew's doing the math for me because I can't math today. 8,400 bets before he turned 21 at LSU, and that's in a 2-year span, Drew. So how many bets is that per year? Just spitballing.
That's like per year. Obviously, that's 4,000 bets a year, 4,200.
Right, so divide that by,
and that's like 15 bets a day.
Yeah, so this dude was placing 15 bets a day for a 2-year span while he played at LSU.
Yeah, but mind you, he's not doing this every day. So there were days where he's probably placing 50 bets.
Right. That's the point. That's the average. 15 bets a day is the average. So,
right,
like that's the part that I don't get. That's what baffles me. Like people do it all the time. We see NFL players. We see all these types of players that are starting to do this now, that are betting on their own teams. I mean, hell, we saw it in baseball in like what 1960 something with Pete Rose. Like just all of this nonsense, gambling, whatever. The part I cannot get past is the frequency of it. Was it in the 80s? I thought it was the 60s. I don't know baseball. All right, I'm just spitballing here.
Did you say Pete Rose in the 60s? What?
Yeah,
that's a long time ago.
I'm gonna chalk it up to the sickness. All right, shut the fuck up. Yeah, but anyways, I mean, again, moral of the story is 8,000 bets before he was 21.
You
15 bets a day on average.
You literally have to have nothing going on. Like, aren't you in a sport? Don't you play a sport? Like, how do you have that time?
Not only are you at one of the most competitive schools in the NCAA, you're a student athlete, and you're gambling that much somewhere in between.
Yeah, but not only that, you have to think about it like this. There were no apps. He did this all in person. He had to go to a bookie to do this.
I mean, there were no legal apps. Nothing would even.
Okay, that's a fair point. But I mean, like, I feel like that he would be doing. Oh wait, no, that's. Yeah, I don't think it was. I don't think sports betting was legal in Louisiana. I don't know if it's.
I don't think it still is. I'm just saying, you go to enough sites to watch illegal streams of sports, you get about 50 pop-ups for sites trying to take your social security card to fucking put a $5 bet in.
That's true. All right, well let's move on from that because I can talk about that until.
You'd also be shocked at how many horny milfs are in your area, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah, I know. I've heard like 7 or 8, give or take, right now. But
never mind.
Conference recap. You guys want to start AFC or NFC?
My stream quality is dog shit. I'll be right back.
All right, sounds good.
I guess we'll start NFC since Drew's not here and he won't be as bad.
So we don't watch seppuku midstream. All right, NFC. I mean, hey, NFC, really good matchup, really good game. The Lions
a much better game.
Yeah, I mean the Lions played a hell of a first half, and then Dan Campbell, I don't know, he bit his own kneecap off, I guess. I don't really know what happened. I mean, they didn't have a second half game plan, and they didn't kick the field goals when they should have.
I gotta be honest. I know it was a 3-point game, but I really don't blame Dan Campbell. Like, I don't blame him. I know he made stupid decisions, but I don't blame him for doing what he did, because he knew as the underdog he had to do something big to keep it going, and especially when he started getting that fucking hole dug pretty fucking deep, he had to keep trying to bail out.
That's the difference. That's the difference. If he's trying to do something big to get his team out in front and make a splash and say, "Hey, we're here to fucking play," I get that. But when you're already up by 20 points and you're still like trying to fucking go on 4th down and shit, and you know that a field goal could very well be the difference in the game, you take those points. I literally trying to come in and make an impact.
Sure, it was, but Bagley's hitting like 70% from that range. It's not automatic.
Okay. Well, first and foremost, no, he was hitting 85% from that range, and second of all, they were.
Well, 80% it's a decent amount, dude.
Yeah, from 45.
Yeah,
85%
8.5 times out of 10
versus like the 52 or 53% that they've been hitting all year on 4th and what was it, 4th and 2 or 4th and 3 or something
That's
like
not
that.
better numbers in my favor.
No, it's not. It's a 30% difference, and not only that. Yes, I get hindsight is 2020, but you have to, like Drew was saying, you have to look at that. One of the things that the Patriots. And again, I'm not trying to like lambaste my own team or whatever, but the one thing that they have been able to do over the last 20 years is know when to kick a fucking field goal. So many teams don't know when to do that. The Patriots are one of the only teams that I've seen that have just been able to take the points and move on. Because eventually those points are going to add up and it's going to mean something. If you lose, you lose. And that's fine. Then you know for next time you take the chance. Get it. Cool. But I feel like analytics is just ruining football. Like it ruined fucking baseball. It's getting to be way too much. Like teams are going for it on 4th down way too much. Like
it hurts.
Kick the field goal. You're literally losing games because you're not taking the safer option and scoring points when you have a chance to, especially in a high stakes game.
It hurts way worse to lose a game and look back and say, "Oh, I did something stupid," instead of just taking the points. Like, if you took the points and then lost, you did everything you could. They're like, but if you go for it on questionable 4th downs and don't get it and then lose, then you look back and go, "Wow, we could have won this game if we didn't do that."
Left points on
playing
the
it
board.
safe isn't what got Dan Campbell to this position with the Lions. He played the same way they have all year, for better or for worse.
It doesn't matter.
And it didn't pay out this time. It doesn't matter now, but this is what got him there. So why would you change the whole script of what he was doing? I get that there's the range of outcomes, like with 2 of those at 85% chance. Yeah, better odds or he would have fucking tied the game and had a shot in overtime. I just do not blame Dan Campbell for sticking to what got him to that position in the NFC Championship.
Dan Campbell. I don't blame Dan Campbell. I honestly,
if you run the ball for 300 yards one week and then try to start running,
I don't know what just happened. Drew just cut off on my second half of that. Was that?
He just stopped and then it was like, "Oh, it's over."
Okay. No, Drew. All I heard was if you run the ball for 300 yards one week,
and then you stop, and then you stop.
You're like, "No, we did it." Mission accomplished, boys.
Yeah, we got it.
What was the second half?
Oh, this is fucking awful.
I don't know what's going on. It's definitely not me or my connections.
If you run the ball for 300 yards,
it's definitely mine.
Period. That's it. Game over. I win.
Right. But no, the next week you come out, you run the ball 5 times for negative 10 yards. Do you just keep running the ball because you ran it for 300 yards last week and that's what got you here? No. You change the strategy based on the situation.
Okay, but that's a smaller... That's 2 games. How many games did they win this year? 11? 10? What was the record?
Okay. All right, James.
All right. The point is, just because something worked before doesn't mean you should stick to it wholeheartedly in all situations. You should,
Zach, don't you fucking
your coach
did that for 20 years. Shove it up your head.
What's that? What happened?
You can't do that. Your coach did that for 20 years.
Did what?
And my team did that and was fucking 1-32. We had to fucking
So
change.
here's
I get
the
it.
question, though.
There's changes.
Here's the
There's
question.
different scenarios.
Question,
You
though.
can't just
Here's the
take it as
question.
one.
Here's the question. I got a question.
What?
Do you love me?
Yeah, of course. What was your actual question?
No, seriously though. Like, yes, I understand where you're coming from. I get it. And my whole point is, I don't blame Dan Campbell. I blame the people upstairs. I blame the analytics people that are telling him to go for it on fourth down all the time. I get it. He's a bite your kneecap off. Like, we're gonna take it to you. We're gonna fucking break your house down and eat all your food. I don't know. Like, I get it. But there, like,
Is
like
that the analytics people though, or is that Dan Campbell being overly aggressive?
so
I think it's a little bit of both.
I think I agree with you, Nick. I think it's a little bit of both, but I have to put that more on the analytics people because, Dan Campbell has coached in regular season, but he's never coached in the playoffs before. He's never coached in an NFC Championship game before. So when you're at a point where you're in uncharted territory, you're going to people that, they want you to go to the people that are good with numbers. That's what's been happening in football. That's why we see people going for it more on fourth down, because people look at the numbers more than they actually look at the plays and the players on the field. So I don't wholeheartedly blame Dan Campbell for doing that. However, you're a head coach. If you think you should kick a field goal, kick the fucking field goal. Don't just listen to what someone else is telling you. It's your fucking team. And to your point, James, yes, I get it. My team did that for 20 years or whatever. It worked. He's been a head coach for a year and a half. He's never coached in an NFC Championship game before. You have to change the game plan, like Drew said. If it's not working, you have to change. You have to adapt. And that's the thing about the second half, right? You can't just you have to take your game plan and mold it. If you stick with the same game plan throughout the entire game, you're going to lose. And that's exactly what they did. They continued to go for it. The 49ers were banking on it because it's Levi Stadium. Momentum shift there is way bigger than it is in like, I would say, 30 other stadiums.
You're very valid. Sorry, apparently we're getting comments on Instagram that aren't coming through.
No, they don't come through. I've been trying to. What do we get? Oh my goodness! Holy crap! Oh, we do have a lot. That's good. All right. Well, let's.
Can we read some comments off?
I can't with her. I can't comment on the amount of bets coming through on Cake Farts. I'm not the one who frequents that betting group. But Dom bets on there a lot. I know Chris and you, Megan, and James also bet on there a good amount. Yeah, I'm trying to look to see what comments I can actually answer and try not to deal with someone else here. What else we got? Oh, look at James and Drew both joined in. Yeah. So as far as the game goes, it was a great game. Good, amazing plays on both sides of the ball for both teams. What I want to know is who were your standouts in this game? Like, what players really?
Oh my!
You can't. What players really made the difference for you in this game?
You cannot have this discussion without starting it with Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that catch was
handedly turned the tide of that game with that one catch, that one touchdown.
Right. Way to stay with it. Dude's been a playmaker. He is a playmaker. He's just underrated as all hell because Deebo Samuel's on that team. But Brandon Ayuk, I'd literally take my hat off. My hair didn't look like shit. Hats off to you, Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah, I mean, for shits and gigs, I would argue that he's the better receiver on that team.
Oh, I wholeheartedly.
Yeah, like true receiver. Yeah, that hurts me.
I think Deebo's a better football player, but I think Ayuk's a better receiver.
I think
Deebo's a better athlete, football. Yeah, I can live with that.
All right, well, cool. Jahmyr Gibbs, anybody? I've been fucking tooting his horn all season. Remember the first 5 weeks? I'm like, they just gotta play him. Just gotta play Jahmyr Gibbs. What did I say? Jahmyr.
I'll be honest, I really didn't think the Montgomery Gibbs thing would like balance out this well, but it really worked.
Yeah.
It really worked. I wanted to see Gibbs just like belk out too. I'm with you. But man, Monty.
One of the best takes that I've ever had in my entire life was calling my shot on Montgomery and Gibbs, a tandem working out to be like Kamara and Ingram. However, I understand production-wise, the numbers weren't as similar. However, I mean, I guess the numbers themselves, but the way that they ran the ball, the way that they used them, having the Saints running backs coach coming over and being their offensive coordinator made all the difference. All the difference. What, Drew?
I just, ran him right to an NFC Championship loss.
Hey, listen, again, it's fine. It's Detroit.
Oh,
is it?
You're new at this.
I guess, maybe, I don't know.
Check the tape on that one. Run it back. Is it in fact Detroit?
Are they the luck?
No, is it fine? I don't think it's fine.
I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this game, like the actual outcome of the game.
This was their best chance. This was Detroit's best shot.
It really was, because you take a look at the other teams that were in the field, in the playoff field, right? And they didn't have to play them. The hardest team they played was the team they lost to. I mean, the game against the Rams was hard, but you had Matthew Stafford. I mean, he generally is gonna play well in his old stadium, right? I mean, it just makes sense. And then they played fine against the Bucs. I mean, it was the Bucs. Who cares? So yeah, I mean, you're right. I think this might be the best chance that they've had in a while, especially where, the Vikings are quarterback and like a couple pieces away from still being in contention of the North. The Packers, obviously,
that's the key here. Is they're going to have a hard time winning their division moving forward. Never mind getting through the playoffs. This was the year that was a down year for the whole division. Next year, the Packers are going to be back and way better than they were this year. The Vikings, if they're smart, will retool and put that team in a position to be competitive again. And then the Lions are just another good team from the NFC North. They're not the team to beat in the NFC North anymore. They had it for a year, and they blew their shot.
Unless they make an upgrade at quarterback. That is the only feasible way that they elevate their game, because Jared Goff, he's great. He's a great game manager. He is. But if they want to be not just another team in the NFC North and they want to elevate that team beyond their own means, they have to get a guy. I guess they drafted Hendon Hooker, but
I don't think they need to necessarily get rid of Jared Goff to win a Super Bowl. I think he's capable of doing it. I think they need to. That defense is so young, and we all know how good Aiden Hutchinson can be and all the other rookies. But I think they need to. He's a beast. He showed it this postseason. So I think
Brian Branch, that was a steal too. For them.
Right? It's like they got all these young pieces. They don't have experience on the team.
So the defense needs a little bit of time, and Dan Campbell needs to make better coaching decisions.
Yes.
No, 100%. Yeah, Dan Campbell just needs to get out of his own way. I mean, if this was solely his decision, if he stopped for a second and said, "Okay, this is the NFC fucking championship. I'm gonna take the points." They're either in OT or they are winning the game, depending on how the rest of the game plays out from that point. But if you get the points, it's a completely different conversation. Where was I? James, Brian Branch, we called that too.
Yep, bank on that one.
Yeah, we absolutely hit that one out of the park.
I argued with that one. I argued with so many people on TikTok about Brian Branch.
Why do people keep sleeping on?
I mean, it was obvious it was going to be a good fit in the league.
Yeah. Well, the reason it happened 2 years ago and it happened the year after that, it's like people can't right now wrap their head around like this guy's a versatile safety. Like he's a safety who also played slot corner, who also like covered the X guy. Like they can't fucking fathom that for some reason, and how amazing that is in today's NFL that you can have a fucking DB that can play every defensive back position. So they're like, no, this guy sucks. You can't even really play true safety. Guess what? He can not only do that, he can fucking play every other position really well. That's why he's at Alabama being a top-tier defensive back.
Right, exactly. Well, and that's the point. It just offers you versatility in all your schemes too. Like you can run exotic defenses and confuse the fuck out of people. I mean, again, not that this is any comparison, but the player that the Patriots drafted, Marte Mapu, right? He's a guy that can play a couple of different positions, and he played very well for the Patriots this season. I mean, as a rookie. So
I'm pretty sure he played strong safety, edge, and linebacker outside and inside. Almost, I'm almost certain he played both linebackers.
I thought he played at only 3, but yeah, I think he played at all 4. But yeah, I mean, it's like the revolution with the inside-outside linebacker, with like Micah Parsons being able to play at any of those positions inside except for DT. But
I really feel like that stigma should have been shaken as soon as Minkah Fitzpatrick was a top defensive back at 2 or 3 defensive back positions.
You'd think.
Right. It should have, but for some reason it takes people a lot longer to get rid of that stigma, especially when they come from Alabama, Minkah Fitzpatrick. So,
I mean, like who else? Jalen Petre's another guy that got fucking knocked because of it, but now look what he's doing in Houston.
Yep.
Like
stud. Right. Exactly.
And that is not to take away from the alpha corner either, because you need that role. You still need your Sauce, you need your fucking Stingley, you need those guys. But having a guy like Branch, like Petrie, like Minkah, like it's so valuable. And I don't get how people don't realize that. They're just stuck in their little box of like free safety, strong safety, cornerback, slot corner. Like he can do all of it.
I mean, just think about what the Patriots have done with their safeties over the last 20 years. They've had a rotation of extremely good safeties that they've played at multiple positions. But I think it's really interesting that on the defensive side, if you play multiple positions, it's a red flag. But if you're, I don't know, Deebo Samuel and you play wide receiver and running back, it's like, oh, well, automatically 10 times better a player than anyone that can only play one position. So it's just like it's weird that there's this stigma that it's.
You want to know why?
Why?
Fucking fantasy football.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Needs way more on offense.
That's a good point. That's not a bad point, James. Not a bad point.
As much as I love fantasy football, it's such a sickness.
It skews a lot of people's vision on players, and it's so tragic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Funny enough, I do have a trivia question about offensive and defensive MVPs coming up later that we'll get into. But
speaking of trivia, we should get into that considering it's 8:00.
Yes, sorry. I apologize. We talk about sports and we get away from each other, from ourselves. But let's go into the other matchup really quickly. Kansas City and the Ravens. Headline from that is the Ravens just didn't come to play. They just didn't. Their offense. The offense.
Lamar Jackson is the only quarterback ever to have his team's worst game of the season in the playoffs every time they've made the playoffs.
Yeah, this is valid. But let's talk about that. That first 10 minutes of that game, I was already. I was like, this game's gonna be great, and then just 90 degrees down.
Shot right down the hill, dude.
Lamar's never gonna make the Super Bowl.
No. He's not. He again. There are only certain quarterbacks that you can say they're going to take us to the Super Bowl, and it's. Right now, it's only Patrick Mahomes. That's it. No other quarterback.
It's not Lamar's never going to take a team to the Super Bowl. It's Lamar is never going to play in the Super Bowl. I don't care what team he plays for and what players are there. He is not a good quarterback, especially in the clutch. He makes terrible decisions. I don't know if he's thinking too much about what he's going to do, either throw the ball or run it or where. Well, like he makes the worst decisions at the worst times, guaranteed.
Yeah, he really does. It's time and time again. I mean, how many years has he been in the league? And this is what? The first AFC championship he's played in? The first one that they've hosted at home, and they mustered up 10 points? Ever. 10 points.
Yeah.
At Baltimore. At
like
Baltimore.
Lamar Jackson.
I
ever.
I agree with
Every time they make the playoffs, he has the worst game of the season.
Yeah. I mean, and not for nothing, Patrick Mahomes didn't wow anyone either, but he got the job done. His team won. Defense played stellar. This is the story of how the Patriots did it for 20 years. If Brady wasn't playing well, the defense picked him up. That's exactly what's happening with Patrick Mahomes. it is what it is. I
And
mean,
the other thing is the Ravens, specifically Zay Flowers, shot themselves so many times in the foot, like straight up
yeah,
automatic
I mean, the
drum
officiating in
mag
that game
through the
was
foot.
extremely shoddy at best, but I 100% agree with you. I mean, the Ravens did themselves no favors.
When you come up with a taunting penalty and then immediately fumble the ball at the goal line,
Yeah.
bad.
Well, I agree with you 100%. I mean, I'm with you. Like, the Ravens did themselves no favors in that game. I mean, they barely gave themselves a chance to even contend for that game at most points during the first half. I honestly, like, I fell asleep during the second half. It was actually because I still wasn't feeling great. I fell asleep during most of it, and I watched most of this championship. Yeah, seriously, that's how bad it was for me. I was like, I can't even watch.
It was terrible.
It wasn't good. It wasn't a good game. NFC Championship, great game. Glad I got to see most of that. AFC
That was the game I fell asleep with.
Dog water. What's up?
I knocked during that whole game.
Yeah,
Most
yeah,
of it
it was
anyway.
dog water. All right, well, let's go to trivia though, because Drew's getting antsy. He wants to go eat dinner.
I don't blame the guy.
Yeah, and I know. Well,
Most important meal of the day.
I'm sorry. You guys love me. I have some fun trivia for you guys. We don't get to hang out as much, and we're here, right? Just love me. All right. Just
Have some fun.
All right. Here's how it's gonna work. I went over this with you guys before. I'm gonna talk to everyone here. I'm gonna ask questions that I already have pre-written out. You guys do whatever the hell you want. You want to cheat? You want to look it up? Go for it. First person to answer first person to answer correctly gets the point. I'm gonna ask the next question, and then as I'm doing that, I'm gonna be spinning a wheel that has numbered 1 to 32. Some of the questions have multiple parts. I will tell you which questions have multiple parts and how many points that you've earned for said question. Spin the wheel, you get a random number. Whatever number you get. Drew, question?
It would just be a little fucked up if you didn't tell us which questions had multiple parts. We just had to guess.
Listen, I'm just trying to be nice and be, as thorough as possible. If you would like to not participate in this trivia round, Drew, you can absolutely fucking buggy the fuck on out of here.
I am very much excited and waiting to participate in trivia.
I will be setting a number 1 to 32. Every prize is numbered 1 to 32. If you get a number, it gets taken out of the wheel. So just going to pull it up now. And I will add let me just spin and make sure we're good to go here. Just fucking get rid of all the ads so my computer doesn't explode everywhere.
It's one of those parties.
Yeah, it is, baby. All right. Well, and I forgot to mention, conference championship and Pro Bowl questions.
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right. Conference championship and Pro Bowl questions. I'm going to start with the conference championship questions first, then we'll go to the Pro Bowl because this is Pro Bowl week, people. This is Pro Bowl week. So, start off with a gimme. Fucking easy question. Which team has won the most conference championships?
Patriots.
James.
Boom.
And not that this counts, but do you know how many?
At least
12.
one.
9.
Correct. Drew, no. More.
12.
No, Nick, you're very close.
9.
What?
9.
No.
Oh, 12.
No. It's 11. Fuck off. All right.
Oh, 11.
Good job.
I
All
was,
right,
about,
James.
I was
Guess
about to
what?
say it. Mike Black.
You have pulled number 28, which means you win a Cedric Tillman rookie card.
Congrats.
Congratulations. I'm only going to go over your first cards and then I will go over the rest of them later. Because I'm not going to do this every time. I'm just going to go through the trivia. And if you want to stick around to find out what you won, be my guest. All right. Question number 2 from the Conference Championship Series. What is the only team with 100% win percentage in the Conference Championships?
Arizona Cardinals. I don't know.
No.
That's just the first team I can think of off the top of my head.
It's literally the first team alphabetically, James. Bro said, I'm going to start at the top, work my way down.
Fuck it. Oilers.
No. Just shoot off.
100%.
It's not any of the good AFC teams from the past 20 years.
No, see, because that's what I'm thinking. It has to be an NFC team, right?
I would imagine so. Can I get the Seahawks?
Niners?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Both no?
The Niners are like, I'm not going to say anything about that. I'm not going to say anything about that. Because I have questions that go into this. But
So the Niners
remember,
and
you guys can physically cheat. Like, I'm giving you permission to look up any of the
Yeah, but that's
questions.
no fun. Fuck
That's
off.
not fun
Nothing
for like
on
the ones
that.
that we have a chance at.
I mean,
No.
fair enough. All right, you got 30 seconds. Listen, I don't have to give away all these cards, man. I can keep some.
Is it? What are the? Is it the Giants? There's no shot, right?
Wait,
Yeah, it's the Giants.
wait.
Is it
It's
really?
Yeah.
Really?
They're 5-0. They are 5-0 in conference championships. They have never lost a conference championship. Never.
Okay.
That's asked for a resident Giants fan.
Yeah.
So, all right, we're gonna spin the wheel here. Next question
From the wheel.
from
Spin.
1983. This is a multi-part question here. Okay, multi-part question. So from 1983 to 1998, only 6 teams from the NFC won the conference championship. Only 6 teams won their conference championships. I would like, and this we'll do this in rotation style. I need the names of those 6 teams. I will start with Nick because I do feel bad about the last question. James, you were number 20.
What were the years again?
83 to 98. So 15 years. 15 year span. Yeah, 15 year span. Only 6 teams won the NFC championship. Nick, I need a name. 3, 2, 1. Name. Name. Now.
I don't have one.
All right, James, give me a team.
Cowboys.
5, 4. Do I have Cowboys? Yes, I do. Congratulations, James. I'm going to put you there for that one. Drew, give me a name. 5,
Giants.
4. What did we say?
Giants.
Giants, Drew, you're correct. Mr. Disappointment, you're up next.
Packers.
Correct. The Packers. All right. I got 3 teams left. James, 5.
Give me the Skins. It's got to be the Skins, right?
Yep, you are correct. The Redskins. The team formerly known as the Redskins. Drew, 2 teams left.
Wait, you said 83, right?
83 to 98. 5.
The Bears. I don't have to say
Yes.
the fucking other ones. The Bears.
Well, that was a dead giveaway. Thanks for that. All right, Nick.
He's
5.
still not going to get it.
Why? Come on, my guy. Come on. He just gave it away. 5, 4, 3, 2, and James. 5, 4.
So we have the Giants, the Skins, the Niners, the Cowboys. I don't know. What are we missing there?
Did you say the
Oh,
Niners?
come on.
That's what I'm trying to.
How could I could not have given it away harder.
Did I say the Bears?
I
Did
already
you
said
say
the
the
Bears.
Bears?
Wait,
Right.
no one said the
Yeah,
Niners yet. You just said the Niners.
Oh, Niners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we said the Niners
God
already.
damn it. Thank you. Drew at least was on the same page as I was. I was like, no one said it yet. He gave it away.
Literally
I
did
cannot
that.
believe that the second I said don't even have to say their name that nobody got it.
Right
Oh,
there.
good Lord. All right. Well, I'm going to be doing a lot of spinning, and you're going to be doing a lot of thinking here because this is a two-part question. There are two teams for this answer, and the question is: what teams have shut out their opponents in a conference championship more than once? Same team, same result of a shutout, more than one time. I need the team names. I'm not going around in a circle. Figure it out.
Wait, so it has to be the same game, or it just has to be the team that won
so
shut out their opponent?
If a team has to have shut out, has earned a shutout in a more than one game, more than one conference championship.
All right, the
They're
Giants
only
are one of them.
teams. Yep, James, you're right. Giants are one of them.
Damn,
The
Nick, remember when you guys were good?
Been a while, so I don't know.
Why must I cry? Why must I cry?
All right, let's see. Victor James. I got one more team, guys.
I'm Googling.
13. Okay.
Show me the Dolphins.
Damn it.
Yeah, there it is. Good job, Drew.
Literally just got to 82, 83 and saw the Dolphins there. It's like, son of a bitch, there's the second one.
All right. Let's see. Nick, you just drew your first prize, and that is a Devin Duvernay. It's called an orange disco.
Wait, why does Nick get a prize?
Yeah, do I get a prize?
This is from the previous round where he did have one answer.
Oh.
The 6-part question, remember?
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay.
I wrote it down.
Wait, what team did he get right?
The Packers.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. And I will showcase this to you because I know that James knows what these look like, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, you showed me this one already, I think.
The Duvernay?
Maybe.
Looks like this.
Wow, it looks so cool. Wow.
Congratulations, Nick. You get a card that breaks time and space.
God damn it. I'll send you a picture, don't worry.
You get the ether card.
Right. Anyway, let me catch up here. I got a couple more spins to do. Let me give you I'll give you another question here. And that is, what team has scored more than 40 points in multiple conference championships?
The Patriots.
Yes, good job. It's the
Damn.
Patriots.
Damn, son. Where'd you find this?
I guessed.
All right. We'll move on to the next question, and that is, which team has never made a conference championship?
No, we one of the random
They have
non Super Bowls. Yeah.
Made a conference championship. James is next. Okay.
No, they have too. No, they have.
Show me
Every
the
time I
Texans.
think I get one, yeah, that's the only one I could think. No, Deshaun Watson had to have made a conference
They
championship.
did. I think they did.
Show me the Texans.
Oh, did you say the Texans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nope. Yep, that's correct. They've never made a conference
Really?
championship.
I
Never.
thought Deshaun
I
definitely
thought-
took the Texans.
I thought Watson played Mahomes one year. Really?
Nope,
Think
not in
about
the
every
AFC
time the Texans have made the playoffs and how much of a disappointment it was.
divisional.
No, because I remember when I was moving up the game that they played. I forget who that was against. I think it was against fucking the Chiefs, and like he did the fucking guitar thing, and it was a shootout. That game was electric.
Yeah, but but it wasn't the AFC. It was the.
And then he
it was the-
diddled masseuses.
Yeah, no kidding. I know.
Masseuse, if you will.
Oh, Drew, your first prize was a silver Cortland Sutton card.
Ooh.
Ooh, I like
Future
that.
Packer.
Oh man, I would
mean-
not be upset.
I wouldn't either. I love Cortland Sutton. All right, I'm still spinning here. That was James. Now it's back to Drew. All right, where am I? Let's Drew again. All right. What is the only team to ever score more than 50 points in a conference championship. Only one team has ever done it.
The Patriots?
Yeah, I think the Patriots again. Really?
The Niners.
Nope, it's not the Niners either.
Scroll faster, damn it. Dyslexia is fucking shafting me right now. I'll tell you that.
Bill.
Drew, I'd like to congratulate you for a big hit. You are going to be receiving a Malik Willis autographed rookie card.
Wow.
Nice.
Also, it is the Bills.
It is in fact the Bills. Drew, can you tell me how many points they scored?
51.
That is true. Drew, we're on a little tear here, my guy. Got some
You want to see a card that makes me laugh every time that I got as like a guy threw it in for me?
Yeah.
New generation dual jersey cards. 2 quarterbacks of the new generation, boys. Brett Hundley and Garrett Grayson.
Oh God.
Oh my fucking God.
If it makes you feel any better, we'll get to this, but like the cumulative prize, I have multiple of, and you guys are gonna die. You're gonna die laughing. Oh God. All right. All right. We're on to question number 8 of our conference championship questions. And that is, which team is the only team in NFL history to have multiple OT wins in conference championship history?
Multiple?
Yes. Just more than
More than one? At
More
least
than one.
one?
More than one.
Multiple overtime wins or games?
Wins.
Yeah, Google is not bailing me out here. So Dolphins.
Give me the Giants.
Yeah, certainly says. That's correct. Good job, Drew. It is
How
in
many
fact
fucking Giant questions are there?
apparently a lot. They do a lot in the conference. Vic, they're 5-0. There's a lot of Giants questions related to them because they have a perfect record in the conference.
I'm just gonna go Giants every time a conference.
No, seriously though, like it just
5-0 and 2 of them are in overtime.
5-0 in conference championships, and you've never lost a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So just putting it out
That's
there.
why we lost
You did?
against the Ravens.
Oh, yep, you're right. Sorry, 4-1. That's my bad. You're right. So basically, if you make the NFC Championship, you have like, what is it, like a?
There's 100% chance we're going to the Super Bowl.
It's 80% chance you win the Super Bowl. If you make it to the conference championship, that's an 80% chance to win the Super Bowl. That's fucking ridiculous. But you have to make it to the NFC Championship. Yes, Drew, that is correct. It is the Giants. Oh God, are correct. That is Drew. All right, we got 2 more questions here. There have only been 9 overtime games in conference championship history. What season did we have both conferences go into overtime?
19.
Yeah, 18-19.
Yes, Drew, you're right.
What do you say?
18-19.
Yes. What were the teams, Drew?
The Chiefs and the Patriots.
Yep.
And I'm gonna cheat on this one. The Rams.
That's sad that you have to look that one up. Yep. The non-PI call.
Yep.
Non-PI call. James, you got this one. James, you just won a J Herbo card. Good for you. Congratulations.
Herbo.
All right. We got one more question, and then I'm going to catch up with my wheel spinning. That is for Drew. And the 9. Last question is: what is the only team to have double-digit losses in conference championships?
Multiple double-digit losses?
No, like having double-digit losses.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Not losing by double digits in a game, but having more than.
It's the 49ers. Ha!
I figured that would perk you up a little bit, Drew. You guys either need to search faster
Fuck
or
those
like
bitches.
nuke his Wi-Fi because this kid's like his stream
Wi-Fi.
quality sucks, but he's finding all these answers so fast.
I'm looking at
trivia
cards
guy.
now.
Dude, I just have the AFC Championship game and NFC Championship game Wikipedia pages. All of the answers are
You want to know where I got all this information from? The AFC NFC Championship Wikipedia page. So maybe.
All right, so
somebody-
it's straight to the source. That's why. That's why.
It's just going down. All right.
It's like when I found that physics test online from Mr. Grove.
Oh my, well, come on. I mean, he literally just carbon copied it. It was straight.
Literally downloaded PDFs online for
You remember when he
tests.
tried to pull it, like, be like, oh, well, you guys cheated. We're like, well, yeah, no shit. You took it. You literally took it from the front page. Like, it was right there.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't even try to hide. We're like, yeah, no, yeah, yes.
We
it's
know.
right
You
here.
made it too easy.
You literally took it and printed it out and said, here you go. Oh my god, it's so stupid.
Great dude, terrible teacher.
Oh, I mean, he was nice, but fucking. I think I'm safe to say that Drew is in the lead right now. So
Yeah, I'd say.
the last 4 questions in a row. So that's our update. I'm still spinning to see what we got going on, but hey, 10 rounds of trivia in
Yes,
10
Megan,
minutes.
he did.
What's that?
I said yes, Megan, he did.
You just snipped the card, yeah. I mean,
What I do?
you never
Sniff
knew
the
you
card.
sent it. You gotta get that good sniff on there.
I did sniff the card. I wanted to see if it smelled like bat.
Drew, congratulations!
caught.
You won a Joe Burrow. It's called a fireworks.
Very nice.
It's a really cool
Firework
card.
Joe.
Yeah, no, it's a cool card. All right, I'm still gonna spin. So I'm gonna ask you guys a bonus conference championship question, and that is without looking at Wikipedia, can you tell me the year of each of your team's first conference championship appearance?
December 08.
What?
1900.
And what?
1900 flat.
The year of our Lord 1900.
Next answer. 1901.
Ah, yes. Mm-hmm.
So this is Super Bowl era, right?
This is Super Bowl era. Yes, Super Bowl era.
So it was
Oh.
1963.
Oh, my bad. 1902.
No, Drew, incorrect.
1968.
1985.
Fucking I know, dude. I don't know.
Drew, the first Super Bowl was played in 1967, the 66-67 season.
Was it 67?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well,
Get
apparently they didn't have NFC Championship games before 1970. So
fuck did
I
that
just said
work
that's when the first Super Bowl was. I never said that's when the championship was.
1975.
okay, so then
1990.
1997.
Okay, and who did each of those teams play? Because I know who James played. I know what team James played.
The Packers played the Panthers in 97.
And the Browns played the Packers playing the Panthers in 1987.
The Browns actually played the Broncos, man.
That's what I was saying, yeah. Did my mic lag?
GG. Oh wait,
Why did you look at me weird when I said they played the Panthers? I'm right.
In 1997?
Yeah.
But that's not what I asked. I said,
You
who
said
did they
who
play
did
in their
each of
first
our-
ever NFC Championship matchup? And that's not correct.
The Panthers in 1997. They didn't have NFC championships before the fucking whatevers.
1970, Drew.
Okay, the Packers didn't make the NFC Championship
Oh!
game in 1970.
Or any subsequent year up until 1997?
Sorry, 95 was the first year they made.
Oh, all right. Well, that's my bad. I apologize. Whatever, man. I don't fucking know. Hey, James, look at that. You get a Deshaun Watson card. Hope you enjoy.
Wow.
How fitting.
It's green. What just
I dropped my Saquon card.
Oh, no. He broke.
He's
No,
leaving
he's
you
good.
like he's leaving us.
Dude, look at that butte. Look at that
Nick.
fucking.
Number 5 for Nick. Oh, look at that. Kadarius Toney makes his way back to New York City for Nick.
That card's not going to age well.
Nope.
Yeah. Oh, God, I had a joke, but I can't say that out loud. Drew, number 21. You get another Malik Willis. This time it's a silver.
Wow.
I will be done in just a second. Because all of these, the next ones all go to Drew, so this is going to be easy. So 19 goes to Drew. Drew, another Joe Burrow card. Congratulations. Listen, I had multiples of stuff. All right, relax. You should be happy you're getting anything anyway. You fucking goddamn. Oh, go. Damn it.
What?
He needs to get 12. It has to happen. Drew, Rashee Rice, rookie card.
Take that.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
That's pretty sick, dude.
Malik Willis.
Yeah, it's one of those prestige ones that has like the font printed on it, Drew. James.
Good job. Oh.
Fancy shit. Hey, Drew, 31.
What are all these?
That is a Quinnen Williams green.
Woo!
All right, how many do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, I got my card I needed. Dug through them all.
All right, Drew, you got one more spin before we're at halftime. So let's make it
Halftime.
Yeah, we still got the Pro Bowl trivia.
Yeah, I get the Pro Bowl questions, but these will go fast.
Fuck.
I'll just keep everything at the. Sorry, I'm doing the best that I can. I just wanted to make it fun for everyone. All right.
No, yeah, this has been fun. I know I got distracted in the middle there, but I need to look for my
Derwin
special
James,
card.
green prism card.
Ooh, I'll take that.
Wow.
All right, we're on Pro Bowl questions now. And first Pro Bowl question. The Pro Bowl questions are going to be fucky because there's been a lot of iteration of the Pro Bowl and it's been wild. So first question for all you people out there is: when was the first Pro Bowl?
Hawaii.
December 08.
When?
It was
When?
1938, Wrigley Field.
Yes, it was. Good job, Drew. Remember? Okay, here's what we're gonna do now. Because Drew knows exactly where I got all my information from, and you guys are not using the same information.
Cheating.
I don't want to
Yeah.
be a cheater, you know?
Yeah. Here, I'll tell you what.
Not answer.
I'll tell you what. I'll pull up the Wikipedia page so it's even. Who can search the
I'm
fastest?
I'm not on the Wikipedia page for this one.
All right. Well,
All right,
I
fine.
am.
How about this? You guys can't use the Wikipedia page, but any other resource you want to use is fine. Deal?
All right. Deal.
I think that's fair. Perfect. Yes, Drew. It is 1938. It is Wrigley Field. And the second question is, who won the first ever Pro Bowl?
The New York Giants, actually.
The New York Giants. Yes, the New York Football Giants beat the NFL All-Stars. Yes. I wish I was kidding. Nope. They played a team made of the NFL All-Stars, and they beat them, like 17-13 or something like that?
Yeah, that was back when they did it, how, like, whoever won the championship from the year before just played an all-star team.
Yes, and just as a reminder to everyone that doesn't have any of this information readily available to them, whatever team won the championship won the first 4 Pro Bowls. The NFL All-Stars only beat them once in that iteration, and that's it. which I guess is good for football history. Like the best team won, and they would have beaten anyone else at a combination of other players. So whatever. But yes, Drew, that's 2 more answers. Oh, Drew, I can feel it. I feel number 12.
It's got to happen at some point at this rate.
Yeah, well, no kidding. I'll spin twice for you. We got 2 questions loaded up. Oh, dude. No, like seriously, Drew needs to get number 12. He has to. Drew, number 3. You get a Buddha Baker.
Ooh, I like Buddha.
That's orange. Shiny.
Orange Buddha.
Cool looking. I'll send you guys pictures of what like each one of the like styles looks like, so you guys know. And I have a list too. 23, Drew. That is a Matthew Judon. You get a green.
Judon.
All right. Next 2 question sets. Since the introduction of conferences from the merger, so 19 technically 1967, but 1970s specifically, which conference holds the most Pro Bowl game wins?
NFC.
That would be the American League. They hold a 383 to 377 run advantage over the NL.
NFC.
Wait, Drew, what did you say?
He said NFC first.
Drew, you said NFC?
Drew said AFC.
You said AFC? No, NFC.
I said
right?
NFC.
NFC is incorrect.
Then I was right. American League, count it AFC.
You're talking about baseball, James.
You said I could use any fucking data. So I'm using the American League. I'm using the All-Star Game Wikipedia, cuck. Count it. I got the question right. AL, AFC. 2 feet in bounds. Not in your own ass. Give me the points.
What? You're talking about baseball. It's not even the same sport.
It counts. You said I could use any fucking
Fine,
data.
but I'm not going to like it, all right? Jeez. Fine.
It had an A.
AFC,
Boom.
they hold a 26 to 23 advantage in games played in against conferences and that style of matchup.
Oh, man. We're looking at different databases.
Why does my list only go to 2012? Oh, this website sucks.
That's what happens, man. It's a public website. You get free information. All right.
It has all the information from what?
All right. So here's question number 4. What year did the Pro Bowl start to honor both an offensive and defensive player as MVP in the Pro Bowl?
1999.
No.
At the 2012.
No.
2016.
James?
1880.
What was the first actual fucking answer you said, you goddamn cuck?
I don't remember this time. 1998.
No.
Oh.
Someone said it. I heard someone say the answer.
1970.
I said 2002.
No, incorrect.
99.
No, you already said 99.
1880.
2014.
No.
2012.
No.
1956.
What?
1956.
No.
Yes.
No. It's not.
Are you sure it wasn't 1880?
It is.
I'm going to say my eyes. Oh my God. No.
That's what the Rugby Sevens Wikipedia says. So.
I put this card in there specifically for Drew, but James, you won the Jordan Love Silver. Congratulations.
Wait, how did I win? I just kept saying random dates.
You didn't win this one. I'm on the last question. My God. Jesus.
wait, did anyone look at the comments coming in from YouTube?
What?
Anyone look at the YouTube comments coming in? This dude does a fucking vengeance for you. This is now your
I don't
like.
understand.
This is
no one said that. I'm not getting into this. We're not doing this.
This is a lore moment.
Thank God Drew is here because he can back this up because I remember having this conversation. Nope. No one has given me a correct answer yet. I'm going to give everyone another minute.
1981.
No.
1985.
No.
1989.
Nope.
Okay, clearly
1981
we don't know the answer.
There's too many fucking years.
1991.
2016. was the
Oh.
first year.
Oh, I did say 2016 at one
Okay.
point.
But
You
like,
did!
if you
That's
go
why I
back
was-
and look, there are so many Pro Bowls that have an offensive and a defensive MVP from like the 50s and 60s and 70s. So you're wrong.
So take a look at the Pro Bowl Wikipedia because that is not the case.
Wikipedia, you can't fully trust all the time. Don't you know that?
Like I said, I got the information from here, so I don't know what you want.
Zach edits his own Wikipedia. Zach creates the trivia.
Also, Drew, can you explain to me what you're talking about here?
Like most valuable player, 1956, back and lineman.
Yeah, that's
Like-
offensive lineman, my guy.
How the fuck did they do the Pro Bowl back then? That doesn't make a drop's worth of sense.
Well, in 1981, it was a defensive end and a tight end. So
All right, well, I apologize then. So clearly I need a better question, and I'll find a better question. Jesus Christ. You guys don't do fun things. You guys don't do fun things like this for me. And when I try, I get shit on. So what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like,
I've got
It's
a fun
lose-lose.
thing cooking.
It's a lose-lose.
yeah, it literally is.
2013.
You never,
try
you
to have
never win
fun.
when you host a BOTA live. It's not a winning scenario for you.
No, I'm getting shit up from the comments. Fucking someone shitting down my throat from the goddamn top ropes about Colin Kaepernick from a conversation I had over a year ago. Like, what the
and
fuck?
if you want to be technical, it started with the not conference ones, the ones where they did the captains with like Jerry Rice and Michael Irvin and shit. They also did offensive and defense, and that was 2015.
Okay, that's fine. Listen, out of all the questions that I have posed, I've only gotten one information incorrect. That's pretty good. I don't care. Whatever.
Do I get a bonus point for correcting the question?
You can
No.
have my Jordan Love card for correcting the
Fine. You know
question.
what? Because you corrected the question, and I don't want to come up with another one because I'm tired of everyone's fucking attitude on this goddamn show. You can have the goddamn card. And I hope you get 12, so I can just shove it right down your throat.
Oh my
So here you
lord.
go. We're gonna spin. Please. No, it's not. It's number. You get number 1.
Aw.
You get Quentin Johnston.
Okay.
Quick for him. There's the big prize is still out there. There's still one card that you guys really want.
The New York Giants.
I missed jumping the gun.
That was good. I like that. That was funny.
Let's do it.
Oh my god, I can't stand. All right. Let's see. Yep, Drew got this one right. Obviously, I'm an idiot. Don't know anything about anything. All right. Which stadium has hosted the most Pro Bowls? That I can't.
Hawaii Bowl.
I need-
Whatever the
I
fuck
need the
it's called.
stadium. I need the stadium. I'm sorry.
Honolulu Stadium.
Nope.
Damn it. Oh.
Aloha Stadium.
Yep. Drew again.
Aloha Stadium.
God damn it, Drew.
I let the Rainbow Warriors down. Now I can't use them in the next NCAA game. It's over. My career in Hawaii.
Ooh, Drew. You
Really
got a
shot
nice
yourself
one
in the
here.
foot there.
You got a nice
I
one
know.
card for
Not
you.
gonna want me.
Michael Mayer rookie card.
Ooh,
Wow.
into that.
Let's look card here. So it's safe to say Drew is probably going to win the grand prize. I'm very
Yeah, I mean, you
excited
should
for
just give it
Drew.
to him.
Yeah, but wasn't the grand prize the friends we made along the way?
No, it's
Yes, yes, it was.
not. No, it's not.
I think so.
I would love to say that it is, but I made no friends.
Zach's like, fuck you,
I think
no,
we're
not
negative
friends.
7 friends.
The grand prize was the
trivia.
UP comments.
Yeah, my prize is being sick and also just being sick nasty.
Oh, right.
All right. Next question. This is a 6-part question.
Jesus fuck.
And it,
Six
hey,
parts?
listen, I got a lot of cards to give away to you guys. Come on, just be happy about it. Fuck.
My lord.
What is the highest number of Pro Bowl invitations each of these positions has received from an individual player? So it's QB, wide receiver, tight end, linebacker, cornerback, and defensive end. And the question again is, what is the highest number of invitations an individual player of this position has received.
Okay.
The player or how many?
I want to know how many. If you give me the player, cool. I want the number though, and I want the position and the number corresponded.
Quarterback 11.
No,
Quarterback 17.
no,
18. Quarterback.
22
Quarterback.
quarterback.
10.
no.
Quarterback
15.
5.
Drew, what'd you say?
Quarterback 15.
Yes, correct. Do you know who the player was?
Probably Tom Brady.
You are absolutely correct. It's Tom Brady with 15. Drew, there you go. There's one off the board. All right, let's go wide receiver. Why don't we just go down the list? Wide receiver now.
Wide receiver 24.
No.
8.
12.
6.
10.
18.
Nope.
6.
No.
74.
14.
What a career it was.
16.
Imagine even getting
10? No, someone said 10. 11.
Nope.
12.
No.
1.
13.
Are you guys fucking? Yes, it's 13. You really you counted from 10 up and you stopped at 13 and you gave this man another card. What is wrong with the two of you?
I don't know.
It's Jerry Rice.
Yeah, it's Jerry.
There's a lot of like doctors, I can tell you that.
Yeah, okay. Tight end. How many? And if you give me the player, cool.
Give me 11.
7.
No.
12.
No.
9.
4.
No. No.
10.
14.
No.
11.
16.
Oh wait, sorry, Drew. Yes, you're
14.
right. I apologize. I was on the wrong one.
What
It's
the fuck?
14. Who was the player?
Tony Gonzalez.
Jeremy Shockey.
It's not,
Wrong.
Jeremy Shockey's not even on this list. All right, linebacker.
Wait, was it Tony Gonzalez?
Yeah, it was Tony Gonzalez.
Linebacker 6.
Yep. No.
8.
8.
12.
No.
11.
11.
No.
9.
13.
James,
10.
thank you. Someone finally went the right direction this time. Besides Drew. All right, yes, James. Do you know who the player was?
Tony Gonzalez again.
Is it Brian Urlacher? I feel like it's Brian
No, it's not
Urlacher.
Brian. No, it's not Brian.
Patrick Willis.
No.
Ray
Ooh, I
Lewis.
don't know.
Yes, it's Ray Lewis. Thank you.
Ramondre Lewis.
All right, cornerback. Most Pro Bowl invites by an individual corner.
13.
12.
12.
11.
Yes.
Yes, I fucking
12. Nick with 12. Do you know who it was?
Say Tony Gonzalez.
Champ Bailey.
It is, in fact, Champ Bailey. Yes. Good
Wow. I would have figured Revis.
I was going to say Darrell Revis.
Nope, Champ Bailey.
Champ
Darrell Revis. I didn't see Darrell Revis on this list, and it started at 11. So
All right. Well, getting
putting
up
it out
on
there
that.
for the last one. Just crazy guesses here. Defensive end. How
13.
Yes, James. Good job. Who was it?
Oh, Tony Gonzalez.
Lawrence
Dude,
Taylor.
What?
It had to have been Lawrence Taylor.
It wasn't.
Really?
Oh, I think he was technically a linebacker, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh.
And technically, Lawrence Taylor didn't actually play that many. I think he only played like 9 seasons.
No shit.
Injuries derailed his career. He had the
Edge
highest.
rusher,
J.J. Watt.
13.
No.
JJ
It's
would
a
have been
guy-
a good pick, though.
It's a guy
I
you're
don't
familiar.
know.
Your team is familiar with, Drew.
Reggie White.
Yes, it is Reggie White. All right, Drew, you get the first 3 spins. Ready? Let's kick it off.
Spin.
All right, Drew, you get 15. Yep. So that's Jonathan Mingo, Mr. Rookie. All right, on there. 2 more spins. Still have some good prizes on the board for everyone. 30. Ooh, we got a Will Anderson rookie card. Nice.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a goodie. That's a Don Root one. Last spinning for you, Drew, on this round here. 12. Yes! Stay! Yes! Yes, finally. Drew! Congratulations, you have won today's grand prize. 1 bona fide Scotty Miller Super
Wow,
Bowl
that looks so cool.
been waiting for that. Been waiting for the punchline on that
The
one.
only thing that could have made that worse was if it was a Brandon Bostic or a Kevin King.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know. Well, that's what I was saying is that I wish I didn't even think about that, but I got that out of that. Oh, amazing, fantastic, greatest punchline ever. All right, yep, you got that one. So enjoy that one. Let it be a reminder of Kevin King. All right, we only got a couple more questions left, so let's kick them out. We got 4 questions left. What was the first network to air the Pro Bowl?
CBS.
No.
Fox,
No.
NBC, Pornhub.
James, yes, NBC is correct. All right, next question. Next question. This is a multiple choice question. This is about the rules and regulations of the Pro Bowl.
Hey.
No.
Tony Gonzalez.
Which of the following is an actual rule for the Pro Bowl game? A, defense must run 3-4 at all times, but can use cover 3 and press coverage. More than one forward pass can be thrown on a single play. Intentional grounding happens on any throwaway regardless. Or offense can use any formations they may choose.
It's got to be the forward pass.
A, B, C, or D.
D.
Forward pass has to be the real one.
James is B, and Nick and Drew are D. And fortunately for me, it is in fact, well, not fortunate, but I just didn't want to have a tie. It is in fact James. Forward pass. You can have more than one forward pass on a single play in the Pro Bowl. Look it up.
It's fucking stupid.
It has to be behind the line of scrimmage, obviously, but yeah, that is an actual rule that I saw on there when I was.
You know how hard it is to like complete multiple forward passes behind the line of scrimmage?
I mean,
Yeah,
I guess
tried
more or
playing
less
that yard mode in Madden, I sucked.
I mean, I guess more or less it's like if you throw the ball forward on a screen by accident, it just like it counts or whatever. But
I guess you could also do like one of those little like touch pass things where the quarterback just pushes it for a push pass to a receiver,
forward, and then they run out to the side,
and then they run out and pass it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's like trick play, something like that. James, that is correct. So that is going to you, sir.
While Zach is doing that, Kevin King apparently was also a versatile defensive back. So maybe it's Kevin King that's holding back.
Fuck Kevin King and everything he ever did on a football field.
I look to see where he's at. He's a free agent, and rightfully so.
Yeah.
Rightfully so. James, you won the Aaron Rodgers prestigious pros.
How did James get the Jordan Love and the Aaron Rodgers, and I've won like 3/4 of these?
Listen,
I got my lucky Baker.
A, it's the wheel, and B, Scotty Miller. That's all I have to say. All right, Nick, your spin's up next. We got some big ones here. Oh, Nick! Oh, congratulations, Nick. You won the actual like best prize available in this, and that is the CJ Stroud rookie card.
Nice. Love it. Love to see it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Golf clap.
Told you, I got some heaters in here for you guys. Got some heaty boys. All right, and then I got one more spin for James. We got 2 more questions, and we'll get the hell out of here. Let's see, 29, James, Roshan rookie card, baby. I know you love some Roshan, right?
I do love Roshan Johnson.
You like some Roshan. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left on here, and I have. That doesn't make. Oh wait, yeah, no, it does. It does because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. 2 questions left. This question is a 2-part question. There's 2 answers. The Pro Bowl coaches are generally always from the teams that lost in their conference championships, which I never knew. That's actually a cool stat. Never knew that. However, there were 2 years where this was not the case. I want to know who the coaches were, and I want to know who they replaced.
Are we talking about the years that it
Tony
was like
Gonzalez.
Jerry Rice and Michael Irvin?
I'm talking about actual NFL head coaches. I'm not talking about those years. I'm talking about actual NFL head coaches. That's why I said generally, because it's not always been the case. When it has been the case, which is pretty much almost always, except for those years, or like the team captain things, they were the coaches of the teams that lost in the AFC or NFC championship were the head coaches for both Pro Bowl teams. Only 2 years in NFL history did those coaches not coach the Pro Bowl team. I want to know what the two coaches' names were that took over for them, and the coaches they took over for. You understand?
Can you give us like a year range? Or
Or
at least
Yeah, that's
relatively recent.
it's all within. One of them is basically in the 2000s, and the other one is in this millennia. The other one is like in the 90s. In the 90s, but it's like more recent than like a 92, 93. I'm not trying to give it away, but it's in there. And it's a name everyone should know. It's not a crazy surprise. It'd actually be very shocking to people to find out that this actually happened. I never knew. So
Tom Coughlin.
nope.
Bill Parcells.
Depends.
Sean Payton.
Not Sean Payton.
Sean Kingston. Beautiful
girl.
Suicidal.
Got 2 spins here. I'm going to spin for you while you guys talk about it.
Why does Bill Parcells depend?
I'm not telling you.
It depends on if he was the one doing the replacing or the one being replaced.
Good boy.
Parcells is being replaced. He's a cuck.
Okay. Who replaced him?
Bill Belichick.
Sean Kingston.
Who said that?
Nick.
So I don't know how to divvy this up here because you both earned half a point.
Give it to Nick.
I'll give it to Nick. All right, but yes, Bill Belichick did in fact replace Bill Parcells as the defensive coordinator for the Jets in 1999 on the Pro Bowl roster as the head coach. Yes, so that is 1 year because Bill Parcells is a cuck and he was sick. There's one other year where a coordinator replaced a head coach. It happened recently, within the last 10 years. And it's one of the teams we support.
Kevin Stefanski.
No.
Shh, not Sean McVay. Kyle Shanahan.
No. Grand prize. 14.
Told me they let Hugh Jackson coach a fucking Pro Bowl team.
Matt Patricia.
Nope.
Josh
Bill
McDaniel.
Bill Belichick is not another answer. Just putting that out there. It's not a Patriot.
No, because the Patriots didn't like go. Fuck.
James, you just won a bullshit Mac Jones card. Have fun with that one.
The hatred behind that.
Was it Anthony Lynn?
No, it wasn't Anthony Lynn.
Anthony Lynn, City of Sin.
No.
Oh.
All right, so we're down to 3 more cards and then the big prize. And I'll tell you right now, we have a Dalton Kincaid rookie card still on the board, Stephon Diggs, and a Mike Evans Any Given Sunday. It's like a cool insert card that has the score of one of the games that he played on. So there's still 3 cards there, and then the ultimate prize, which actually James caught up a little bit, I think. Like,
Wow.
What the fuck? Who the hell is that?
Wait, who was the name? Sorry, I'm fighting people on TikTok.
So I'm just looking through it, and in 2015, that was the year that it was Michael Irvin and Jerry Rice. But Jerry Rice took Andy Reid as his head coach, and Michael Irvin took Winston Moss, who was a fucking Packers assistant coach at the time.
Would have never guessed that.
Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy was sick. It would have been
So
Mike
took
McCarthy.
Winston Moss?
Yep. He replaced him. There you go. There it is. Drew, there you go. Good job. Here's your spin. Oh wait. No, Nick, this is Nick's spin, and then Drew's spin, and then the final question. Yeah, Drew, you answered 16 out of the possible 32, so more than half. Yes. Nick, you won the Stephon Diggs card.
Ooh.
We really got to get this last question. I really need to go start making dinner. It's 9 o'clock.
Is it really?
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. What is the record for most Pro Bowl players on a single team?
15.
13.
12.
It is 13. James, can
You
tell me
son of a bitch! You just
Wow.
answered 13.
Drew, you got the Dalton Kincaid card, which means that James, you have won the Mike Evans.
Wow.
And I have the wonderful grand prize winning Drew. He's going to win this wonderful. And again, if you can tell me what team. Drew, you win this wonderful Pink Prism rookie gear. It's a patch. It's pink. It's everyone's favorite gambler, Kayshawn Booty. This patch is guaranteed to at least place you 15 bets a day. 15 bets a day. I mean, where are you going to find this kind of action? Where are you going to find this kind of action?
All right. Well, thank you for a lovely trivia round, Zach. I appreciate it. That was a lot of fun.
Yes,
Yep.
yes, it was.
I gotta go.
All right, that's fine.
Bye, Drew.
So, bye.
Signing off for Drew. We'll sign off separately here. Let him go cook dinner. Well, I hope you guys had fun. Sorry it was really drawn out. I tried to keep it short and sweet, but with the spinning and shit, whatever, it got long. So I apologize.
Oh, no need.
But hope you guys enjoy. James, obviously, I'll be dropping these off to you tomorrow. That's why I said I'm going to stop by, because I was going to have stuff. And when I see you, Nick, I'll have it for you, and same thing for Drew. So, but yeah, I had some extras lying around. I want to make sure I don't want any extras. I just want to give them away if I don't need them. So
I have an entire box.
It's such a pressure point for us, specifically, James. Gotta love it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. A very long episode of Garbage Time. I think. Oh, we're still live on Instagram. That's
We're
crazy.
live on everything, baby.
Everything.
Yeah, we're live on everything. There was a notification basically that Instagram only let you stream for up to an hour, but we're still live, so that's sick.
Oh, shit out your own ass, Instagram.
Yeah, no kidding. You know where to find us. We're on Facebook, Instagram, X. We are on YouTube, TikTok. Anywhere that you want to find James's beautiful face spitting useful football information and knowledge at you, you will find him there. And all of the rest of us on this podcast, you'll find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all that good stuff. I am the sick boy. Signing off for Mr. Drew, who had to go eat his dinner at 9 o'clock at night. Couldn't. Normal human being. He's been home the whole day. For James, for Nick, guys, love you. Sign off. And I will
Love you. Stay beautiful.
Go Big Blue, everybody.
You can't say that if you got all the Giants questions wrong. That's not how that works.
It's literally my hashtag. I have to say it. It's right there.
Stay soggy, people.
Nut in your own ass.
Oh, no.